I'm still eating.
He was the every frog, the amphibian that felt all the things we felt.
Wee, coggers. There he is. Whoa, and the other one's going.
Pepe the Frog became one of the most popular memes in the world, and perhaps nowhere did he become as indispensable as on Twitch. As he grew in popularity, so too did his variations and the breadth of emotions he could help communicate.
We use like an image to capture our feelings. That's literally like, because we don't understand, like we use the Pepe.
But while Twitch was keeping it hypers to the rest of the world, Pepe was getting pretty Monka-esque.
All key tenets making up the emerging racist ideology known as the alt-right.
This Pepe the Frog thing. One of the things that I tweeted was some guy that called me, "You just admitted you're a Nazi." I posted a meme that someone had created of me as Pepe the Frog.
We have a talk and they're like, you cannot tweet or say.
The irony is that I 100% believe that whoever made that meme at the time was probably a Nazi. Like, that dude back then, definitely. If someone was like making like Groiper memes, especially because that was like the peak of Joe Rogan being like, oh, I don't know, I'm a dumb ape. Like, I should just have Richard Spencer on. Like, what's the problem? Oh, I'm a dumb ape. Like, why can't I have Stefan Molyneux on so we can talk about... No, I didn't miss my cameo. I just didn't make a bigger deal out of it. It was nice. I don't understand. Like, what? Stefan Molyneux says, you know, white doctors are smarter than black doctors. Like, sounds good to me. That was what he was doing. And he was like, Milo Yiannopoulos, you're so funny and gay. Haha.
Trientamantos.
Associate, you have any emotes?
Meanwhile, Milo Yiannopoulos was like, dude, like Hitler was doing sick shit. Like, awesome. Very cool. And Joe was like, you're such a funny guy. Like, he platformed literally every white supremacist. There was not a single fucking actual, like, unironic, I'm going to collaborate with Nazi-ass fucking Nazis that did not go through the Joe Rogan show. That's why I knew about so many of these fucking psychos before anybody else. I remember telling Jenk, I was like, I pulled him aside. I was like, this fucking guy, Milo Yiannopoulos, like, this guy's going to be a problem. He's like, get the fuck out of here. What is this? First time Milo appeared on Joe Rogan was like probably the game changer for him.
I love you.
You have with Pepe the Frog, anything you cannot associate with Pepe. You have to delete all, you know, if you have emotes on your Twitch channel, you have to delete all your tweets about Pepe. And so I did that.
17 months, so I'm sure I have been enjoying
It's
my
always
stay
funny
at
though.
house.
There will still be like random libs that come in here and they're like, why are there so many fucking like Pepe frogs in here? I want to watch Hasan, but it feels like his community is infested by Nazis. What do you mean? Nah, he denounced it. No, dude, I know the creator of Pepe the Frog. Dude, the guys who made FeelsStrongMan are fans. Like, they're literally in here right now. I know the fuck. I watched FeelsStrongMan. The guy who created like the original FeelsStrongMan, Pepe the Frog, literally successfully fucking sued Alex Jones for using his FeelsStrongMan character. Go watch FeelsStrongMan, by the way. It's very good.
This is the story of the meme that went from emotional touchstone to alleged hate symbol and then was revived again.
And now it's back and it didn't die, and now people are using it appropriately.
I mean, that's just what I imagine when I imagine like the default Twitch viewer. If you close your eyes and imagine a Twitch viewer, it's just, to me, a Peebo or Pepe comes to mind.
I want to see some Pepe pains in the chat. I want to see some Pepe pains in the chat.
Remember Pepe the Frog? This is him now.
Feels good, man.
In 2005, during the golden age of webcomics, Matt Fury released Boys Club #1. And among its group of listless post-college animal bros, the comic featured a chill frog named Pepe.
Pepe is like, he's a really personal character to me as I created him. He's one of 4 characters in a comic book called Boys Club. And, you know, he's just like a stoned frog dude that likes to hang out, eat snacks, and like fart with his buddies.
And between fat bong rips and crushing sodas, he'd like to pee with his pants all the way down? Why, you might ask? Feels good, man. While Fury's creation did find attention in the young internet landscape, in 2008, the meme started to pick up some real steam on popular internet message board 4chan. It became an in-joke of sorts, a stand-in for the user's own feelings. And while Feels Good Man had been the frog's most iconic line in Boys Club, it was a remix of that, Feels Bad Man, sometimes called Sad Frog, that became the predominant version on 4chan. A growing mix of social media networks, image sites, and gaming communities started to embrace Pepe as online games and streaming continued to explode in popularity. Then, in 2014, Pepe escaped
Why did they show Chance there?
into the cultural mainstream. Posts by celebrities like Katy Perry and Nicki Minaj exposed even more people to Pepe, whether he felt good, bad, or whatever this was. Gaming, and particularly streaming, adopted Pepe in a big way. Pepes were essentially a way to react to things, and in the streaming world, that's a big part of what viewers did. They reacted to whatever was on screen.
Time to throw champ, time to throw champ, ha 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 ha.
For as long as we've had media, there's been fandom. Cheering and clapping at the end of films, songs like Take Me Out to the Ball Game, react emojis on your iPhone. And for Twitch, Pepe filled that void. On a platform filled with highs and lows, crying, screaming, malding, sweating, and everything in between, one frog's face became a vessel for participation, and we all fell in love with him. The advent of the Better Twitch TV and Franker Faces add-ons in the 2010s allowed users to add their own.
It's so weird watching this stuff about like the history of Twitch when we are all participating and playing like an active role in it. But like also, it's important for the world to know one day. You know what I mean? This is good for posterity.
Emotes. And Pepe emotes became incredibly popular due to their emotional range. The Pepe Hands Better Twitch TV emote and Monka S Franker Faces emote were popularized by Forsen's community.
Okay, to be fair, everything was popularized by Forsen's community.
Hypers came up through Greek God X's community before generally becoming a kind of Pepe PogChamp, a way to let Pepe express your excitement.
Wee, coggers. There we go. There we go. Whoa, and the other one's going. It's the other one's turn.
And Monka S in particular, clearly an expression of anxiety or nervousness, was a perfect fit on Twitch, where the audience often watched with bated breath as their favorite streamer strolled into the unknown. On Twitch, Pepe basically stayed in that pre-2014 state, but it wasn't like that everywhere. In 2018, the Overwatch League explicitly told players not to post about the cartoon frog on social media. They also timed out users for using Pepe-related emotes from their Overwatch, StarCraft, and Heroes of the Storm channels, including those from content.
I'm so glad Blizzard is doing some cleanup, dude. I mean, they were really just dealing with some of the most important, some of the most significant problems.
Creators that played their games. The ban came to light after a tweet by then Overwatch League player Jay Sinatra Wong.
Hyperpoggers 1 month till sub baby, let's go.
Didn't he do some other shit, dude?
Esports community member Rod Slasher Breslau then revealed that Blizzard had previously banned fan signs with Pepe and asked players to remove tweets about the frog. And according to former Overwatch League player Ted Silkthread Wang, he had been told as early as March of 2018 that any association with Pepe would not be tolerated by the league.
My Twitter game was weak, still is weak, but it was weaker back then, and I needed content to tweet, so I was thinking of something to tweet for really long. And I eventually was like, oh, I'll tweet. Does anyone else love Pepe the Frog? Question mark. That's the entirety of my tweet, okay? 2 hours after I tweet that, my social media manager on Valiant tells me to delete it instantly. And then I'm like, okay, I don't know why, but I did it. And then, oh my God. And then like later, like the next day or something, we have a talk, and they're like, you cannot tweet or associate. You have any emotes you have with Pepe the Frog, anything you cannot associate with Pepe. You have to delete all, if you have emotes on your Twitch channel, you have to delete all your tweets about Pepe. And so I did that.
To understand why, we have to go back to 2015. Pepe had largely gone mainstream and was used by people that 4chan labeled normies, the kind of people applauding as Katy Perry and Nicki Minaj posted Pepe's. There had been some association with darker communities like the 4chan R9K board and their celebration of incel-inspired violence, but Pepe was still largely seen as a wholesome reaction meme by the general public. But there were some people on 4chan and elsewhere who wanted that to end, and the only way to get the public to turn their back on Pepe was to turn Pepe into something the public couldn't accept. A now suspended Twitter user told the Daily Beast that associating Pepe with white nationalist ideology had been an intentional goal. And though later...
Hey, do you guys remember, some of the old heads remember, I can't believe this is old head shit now, but there was a big fight that occurred in my Twitch community a while back. This fight was over the word simp. Only the old heads remember. And everyone back then was like, you have to ban simp. Like, my Discord was going crazy. Like, you have to ban the word simp. You have to. This is unacceptable. It's so fucking... it's so, fucked up. It's so sexist, whatever. And I was like, no. Like, no, we're not going to do that. And I fought back. And then my fucking cuck ass, simp ass mods literally fucking convinced me. They're all in here right now. They'll laugh at that now. Okay? They literally convinced me. I was like, fuck it, let's ban it. Well, some of them did not want to ban it. And some of them did. Okay. And at the time like this was the foremost, this was the most significant debate. Oh my fucking God. Like, we have to ban it. And I never banned it on my stream, but we banned it in the Discord for a little bit. And then we brought it back. And my argument back then was that, like, simp is not about, like, anyone who fucking, is a sucker for mediocre pussy or whatever the fuck the backronym was, right?
My favorite.
This was literally like last year. And people wanted me to like unironically ban it. And I defended it. And I said, look, that's not what simp is about. And that it's a new word. It's like new word that is like picking up steam. Why would we allow like dumbasses? Why would fucking we let dumbasses take over the word simp and like make it seem like it's a pejorative? Sucker idealized mediocre pussy. Yeah. And now that we're like a year later, I just wanted to say I'm fucking right. I'm literally always right, motherfucker. I'm always right. Why the fuck do you ever come at me with shit like this? Now everybody uses simp. The people that fucking literally said like, oh, dude, we gotta ban simp, like they use simp.
Accounts would say that the website had been trolled. The article was picked up by Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign as part of their claim that Pepe had become affiliated with white supremacy. That happened because Pepe had also started to become affiliated with Donald J. Trump's presidential campaign after he tweeted a picture of the frog in October 2015 sporting his signature hairstyle. And while some supporters began to embrace the Pepe meme as part of a pro-Trump outlook, others went darker, adding trappings of Nazism or anti-Semitism to images of Pepe. Whether the users quoted in the Daily Beast article or Twitter users adding frog emojis to their handles were really just trying to troll the media or not, by the time of Donald Trump's inauguration, there were real self-avowed white supremacists like Richard B. Spencer who wore Pepe with pride.
Oh.
It's Pepe's.
Oh, chat, hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold. I just want to savor this moment. Hold on.
Kind of a symbol.
Oh. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Wait, what happened? That's crazy. What?
Who wore Pepe with pride.
It's Pepe's become kind of a symbol.
Oh. Shit, that's good. Still good. It's kind of crazy that it's still good. Hey, you guys remember when there was like serious debate by, you know, the discourse police? Like, should we punch Nazis? You guys remember when the serious debate lords were like putting on their serious hats and going, I don't know, should we actually punch like avowed out and about Nazis? That's crazy. I mean, insane. I just want to fucking see what's going on here again. Hold on.
This is like Richard B. Spencer, who wore Pepe with pride.
It's Pepe's become kind of a symbol.
Oh, fuck. I used to think this was a serious threat to American. Let's just say I feel differently. I mean, there was probably people in here. There's probably people in here right now that used to fucking think that, you know, unacceptable. The left calls everyone Nazis because they want to punch them. It's a slippery slope. Oh, fuck. Okay, one last time, and then we'll move on from it.
Richard B. Spencer, who wore Pepe with pride.
It's Pepe's become kind of a symbol.
He got fucking smacked so hard. He got smacked so fucking hard. I mean, here, I'm ripping this directly from fucking Discord. There you go, dude. I just stole that directly from Discord chat. Yeah, I'm in there too, bitch. Oh, what's up? No, I came in to see if you motherfuckers were crying about the simp stuff. Yeah, throw up those fucking monkas. Yeah, I'm watching you, Discord chat. Anyway, let's keep going. Man, what a strange time.
It all culminated in the addition of Pepe the Frog to the Anti-Defamation League's hate symbols database in fall 2016.
Meet Pepe the Frog. He's the latest symbol to be added to the Anti-Defamation League's hate symbols database. Yes, Pepe, who has also come to be known as Sad Frog, joins the ranks of the swastika and 14 words.
But even the ADL's page on Pepe said that the vast majority of users were not posting racist or anti-Semitic Pepes, and that context was everything. So while many understandably turned away from Pepe after the ADL's declaration, Pepe was more heavily ingrained in some communities than others. At the same time, Pepe creator Matt
what community was that, I wonder?
Fury was trying to regain control of his creation. one that had clearly heavily diverged from his initial incarnation. In 2017, he wrote a comic depicting the death of Pepe, an attempt to bury both the old frog and the new. But he also launched lawsuits against companies selling products depicting Pepe, including InfoWars and Nazi website The Daily Stormer. And an emoticon on Steam that featured Pepe was caught up in that campaign. While the mild-mannered Fury was doing his best to put the genie back in the bottle, the greater internet was debating what to do with Pepe. Facebook came up with an official policy on
the community was pretty left by then. No, yeah, I think so.
Pepe.
Probably.
He wasn't unilaterally banned, but if used in hate,
that was probably like the peak of Destiny's community being like actually leftist. When he was consistently fucking debating alt-right figures, actually owning them, like routinely.
Hateful contexts, it would be addressed. For most, Pepe was still just
and even centrist as well. Acknowledge your gift subs, dude. Thank you, Muse PWT. And thank you, Valetiri, for the 5 gifted subs. See, this is what I mean. This is what I fucking mean. People literally yell at me if I don't acknowledge the gift subs.
Frog meme. But that takes us back to the Overwatch League. The ADL's decision led to their choice to ban Pepe. Overwatch League is an esport, and for many viewers, Twitch is synonymous with that experience. So there was significant backlash against the move, even among the league's staff, although they couldn't say so publicly at the time. But Twitch is clearly bigger than just Blizzard esports, and so Pepe continued to exist. New streamers came up, and with them came more Pepes. In many ways, it's been the world of Twitch and gaming that have brought everyone's favorite frog back from its stint on the razor's edge of cultural uncertainty. Over the course of the last few years, Pepe has mostly returned to the fun, emotional frog that we fell in love with from the beginning. Emotes like Poggers, Feels Weird Man, Wide Peepo Sad, and Sag continue to help Twitch users express their feelings about whatever happened on the streaming platform. And in many cases, these memes became larger than life.
I want to see some Pepe pains in the chat. I want to see some Pepe pains in the chat.
Over the course of the last 365, XQC is by far the most watched streamer on Twitch. And Pepe might as well be his own personal mascot.
Oh shit, dude.
Poggers in the chat.
Oh no.
Give me a kick, W.
I can't. Stop it.
By late 2018, it was pretty common to see even some of the biggest streamers on Twitch, not just edgy boys like Forsen, doing some Pepe posting.
Why am I like this?
Maybe Twitch would have ended up as Pepe's retirement home, a community of dank gamers swapping jokes, iterating on the frog meme, and just having a good time.
Bro, all of the clips they use for my stream is like me pulling up chatters and banning them. Is this all I am to you? The Score Esports? You guys gave me a fucking award last year for like best streamer. And now all of the fucking clips are me executing chatters.
What are we gonna name it? Oh, let's name it.
Dude, I haven't even been like banning a lot of people lately. Have you guys noticed that?
People, come on, yeah, come. Good boy.
But he made a big move to the unlikeliest of places, Hong Kong. The 2019-2020 protests.
You banned like 10 people when you had a guest today? Yeah, I was doing a quick wipe, you know what I mean? When my guest is here and they're trying to read chat and like chatters who have never put 3 sentences together in their entire lives in front of an audience of just their mom, let alone 32,000 people, kept making fun of him for saying like all the time as a sentence modifier. So yes, of course I banned a bunch of chatters, not permanently, but at least for a week.
In Hong Kong initially centered around a proposed extradition law. But as the campaign took to the streets to protest perceived judicial overreach by China, Pepe the Frog was weirdly at the vanguard. and the message had nothing to do with its alleged association to the alt-right. We may never know the precise moment that Pepe appeared in Hong Kong or the exact reasons, but as the International Center on Nonviolent Conflict pointed out, Pepe is easy to draw, which helps with putting up graffiti. But also, his most popular incarnation is the sad frog.
People on Twitter think banning is all you do. Who the fuck is on Twitter that doesn't know me on Twitter and knows me just as a guy who bans people on LSF?
Satisfied amphibian that isn't afraid to make his feelings known.
I got my username from the old Facebook 3 years ago before it became a symbol of the right. So happy that the frog is back to his old self.
Even so,
Also, it's my
questions
sub-anniversary.
remain
Thanks for
about
12
Pepe's
months of
future.
leftist
In
content.
2018, Fury wrote another comic, one that brought the frog back from the dead. Has Pepe truly remained safe for all to use? There are some who continue to ban him from their channels or platforms, and obviously, that's the—
Did you guys see that title? Actor Lucas Gage on the jarring
truly
moment
remains safe.
he was rimmed on HBO's The White Lotus. I know exactly what that moment is because I just watched the last episode last night too. The White Lotus. It's pretty good. I mean, not the rimming, but like the show is good.
For all to use. There are some who continue to ban him from their channels or platforms, and obviously, that's their choice. But on Twitch in 2021, the frog has mostly kept the original spirit intact. And perhaps no example hits home harder than the Pepe animations made by Hey W.
I guess, I mean, that's just what I imagine when I imagine like the default Twitch viewer. I just, cause the emotes get used so much, it seems like if you close your eyes and imagine a Twitch viewer, it just, to me, a Pepe or Pepe comes to mind. I guess depending which age demographic you're imagining.
Harnessing the pathos of a fan-streamer relationship gone wrong, Pepe, a poorly drawn version of Pepe, stands in for the every fan. And though the storyline is constructed, it still made a big impact on Twitch.
This is such a masterpiece. Seriously, this is, whoever this person is, they're a gift to this community. I would die for this frog. I would too.
Like a few people cried, which I don't know what to make of that because it's all supposed to be in humor. 2 or 3, I remember 2 or 3 videos of people like crying and stuff. So those ones are.
Wait, did fucking Pokey cry at that? Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious.
Come to mind. And also Tyler 1, his reaction was the most, I guess, unexpected to me because like I'd expect him, well, he kind of does like go with his persona, I guess.
I would never treat you guys like this. Ever. Oh, you got a vid.
And honestly, that's where Pepe is today. There will always be people who will use any widely recognized symbol for ill, whether they claim they're joking or not. But the truth is that Twitch and the internet have reclaimed Pepe.
Just like Pepe was originally like unassuming and then turned into something mean, but then was reappropriated both by the creator itself, but then also by people on Twitch.
And while he will remain banned in some places, in others he continues to help do what he always did, express the feelings that seemed so difficult in text alone.
From this video, you can figure out that most of my streams are just long, convoluted thoughts that I'm trying to blurt out and also banning motherfuckers.
Yummy.
Okay?
MSR Bluetooth X6 buying Amiris in New York. I ran into Hey Boogie and
Feels
Dog
good,
too.
man.